The Dan Townley Breakfast Show. Weekdays 8 till 10 on 6Towns Radio.
Tell you what, yes, it is. This is the Dan Townley Breakfast Show. And joining me on the phone right now is Nathan Bulmer. Good morning, Nathan.
Morning, Dan. How are you doing?
I'm all right, thank you, mate. You are now, you're going to chat to us about the campaign that you've recently started alongside Luke from the Calhoun Review.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I just want to try to get the message out there and sort of spread it as wide as possible, really.
No, it's a huge campaign that you are being a part of, and you're looking to get in Linkin Park's One More Light to Christmas #1, aren't you?
Yeah, that's the sort of idea. That's the byproduct. The end goal is to try to help somebody then, basically. If you're suffering, reach out, speak to somebody. If you think you know somebody that's suffering, reach out to them. That's the end goal. The byproduct of that is getting the song to Christmas #1, because if it gets to Christmas #1, it gets more airtime, gets played, more people are listening to it, and the message spreads sort of wider and wider then.
It's encouraging people. Like I read your report on the Calhoun Review, and it is about, it's encouraging people to talk, isn't it? And it's encouraging that conversation, because there's a stigma still around mental health, regardless to, people who are in the public eye suffering and coming out and talking about it. And unfortunately, obviously, Chester from Linkin Park, that's the biggest, the biggest story recently, and people are still not talking about it. And that's a big thing for you, is to get people talking about mental health issues.
Absolutely. Everyone will tell you how they broke an arm or how they broke a leg, or, a sort of physical injury that, somebody can see, but nobody will admit to the sort of mental health issues then that are probably worse. And it's just getting that message out there that it's okay to open up. This whole thing of, especially with men, about, cowboy up and get on with it, is why? Because it's not going to get you anywhere. It's going to make you worse. So it's just getting that message out there that it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to talk. You're not going to be judged.
With this as well, obviously, it's what was the basically what was the fire behind this for you and Luke to get together and say, this needs to be spoken about. We need to be more open about this.
From a personal point of view, my father suffered with a lot of mental health issues, and it was 4 years on the 9th of this month he passed away, committed suicide. So from a personal point of view, that sort of plays with me. But in general, I just think that nobody's sort of talking about things that they should be talking about, and I just want to make sure that there's not another family that goes through that and suffers. There are ways out of sort of the abyss, as it were.
People, I think as well, one of the things that I got from, especially your video, which you can see on the YouTube, which is linked, what we posted earlier on Twitter, it's people are not alone. I think that's another key thing, is you're telling people you're not on your own through this. Like you might feel like the world's against you, but you're not, and people are there to talk to you.
Absolutely. It may not, you may not want to open up to a friend, you may not want to show them that vulnerability, but there's professionals there that don't know you from Adam. There's, I try to put it, there's people like me, there's people like Luke, there's random strangers that you can turn to and sort of just go, I'm suffering, where do I go with this? Who do I speak to? And somebody will be able to point you in the right direction. And I'm not saying I've got the answers, and I'm not saying that I'm the right person to speak to, but, it may just be a case of somebody in work who and they'll have an answer or a response or be able to point you in the right direction. It's just about getting the message out there that, as you said, you're not alone. There is help available to you that will see you go the right way then.
How can people get involved with this campaign?
Spread the message. Sort of download the song from whatever your music provider is, whether it's Spotify, iTunes, Pandora, stream it, play it on YouTube, request it on sort of radio shows. Just get the song out there, get the message out there, spread sort of my video, it's on YouTube, share it, link it, spread the article, talk about it. The more people that are talking about it, sharing the video, sharing the article, discussing sort of it in general, the more people see it, the more people get involved, the wider the message spreads, the more people we can potentially help.
And the message online is on the calhounreview.co.uk, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one. It's on there. It's on the Calhoun Review YouTube page. It's sort of spreading, it's on my personal Twitter. I think a lot of people have sort of started spreading it and sort of passing the message along. So it's just, you'll find it somewhere. You Google Calhoun Review, you'll find our message, and we'll be able to keep on spreading it.
Exactly, and that's what people should do right now. Go over to the Calhoun Review on Twitter, or you could go to the calhounreview.co.uk to read Nathan's post on there and see the video as well. Nathan, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
And there's only one song. Absolutely no worries. There's only one song we could finish this interview with. Of course, it's Linkin Park, One More Light.